Hello, my lovelies. Hello, my beauty. AJ Gentili, Andrew James Photography. Here we are for another episode of our live stream for our Facebook group, Photography with AJ. And I see that the waiting room has a couple of members connected. Fait que on va les laisser rentrer. Surtout, n'oubliez pas justement que euh, notre cette fin de semaine, c'est la grande dimanche. It's the big Sunday event of International Worldwide Pinhole Day. We're going to be in RDP. We'll let everybody in and talk a little bit about that too after we do our little review of photos of the submissions. So, without any more ado, we're going to let everybody in and have a wonderful evening. Bonsoir, Denis. Hello, Denis. Comment ça va? Allô, Marc? Tout le monde
Bonjour tout le
m'entend?
monde. Denis, ton micro, il est fermé.
We're all live.
On
Puis
a
Denis,
deux voix.
on a deux versions de toi. You're connected twice. And Mark, your volume is a little low.
Yeah, I'm going to get my mic closer.
I got to show you how to do an audio test with Zoom.
All right.
There we go. Là, on t'entend.
And the other one you can flush.
The other one I can flush? Okay.
Yeah. I don't know what happened. I think that what I did, because I had a hard time the last time, and I tried to connect with the Zoom and the web.
Okay. Oh,
That's
okay.
that's the problem. All right. Otherwise, no, I close it. Okay.
Okay. Sounds good. Bonsoir à tous. Good evening, all. Tonight, I should say, this weekend's the big weekend for International Pinhole Day.
That's Monday, huh?
Sunday.
Oh, Sunday. Sorry.
Dimanche, yeah. And we're gonna be getting together justement in RDP. Mark, you okay? Your mic's off.
No, it's because I was testing the volume there. I raised it. Is that better?
That's better. Yeah, much better. Okay.
It's because I
So,
didn't want to
guys,
scream in your ears. That's why.
believe me, it's better having a little bit more volume than having less.
Okay. This is how I do my test. Okay.
I will.
Puis, vite fait, comment est-ce que vous allez? Puis, qu'est-ce que vous avez fait dans le dernier mois? What have you done in the last month? Denis,
Vas-y,
let's go with
Denis.
you first.
All right, okay. So basically, I was I bought some filters for long exposition. Where remember I was at your classes last week.
That's right. That's right.
Yeah,
That's right. That's right.
with the Mercier Club, and I'm gonna try to find a day to try to make a long exposition. What I'd like to do, there's a nice park in Candiac, and we have a nice view of the Montreal skyline. What I
Okay.
like to do is make long exposition, but there has to be some clouds, otherwise it's just a blue sky.
C'est
Yeah,
ça.
so that's what I'm waiting for. So maybe early next week.
Okay, but if you're si t'es sur le bord de la fleuve,
What?
right? You can use the actual river as your long exposure as your motion.
Yeah, that could be the clouds and the river also.
Yeah.
I could
Or
use
just
both.
the blue sky with the river.
I'll see what I can do, but I spotted a place which would be a nice place to take a view of the Montreal skyline. I don't know if I'm gonna take my zoom or just a wide angle lens
Okay.
to see more of the city. I don't know. I'm gonna try. I'm gonna make some try with that.
Merveilleux.
And the
Puis toi,
best way,
Marc? Oh, allez-y,
no,
Denis, excusez.
sorry. I think the best way to calculate the exposition time is with photo pills, huh?
Yes.
Okay.
Photo Pills has a justement, that's one of the ones that I use.
Hmm.
One of the pills is actually called exposure.
Yeah.
And using exposure, what you do is on the first line, you'll put in the normal exposure without the filter.
Hmm.
and then using the equivalent settings. So
Yeah,
you would
that's
put
what I'm using.
what you keep the same aperture, you keep the same ISO, and you tell it how many stops your filter is.
Is it better to use a polarizing filter also? You know, I have a round. I have the same filter that you use. So you have the option of putting a round polarizing filter,
Yeah.
and afterwards put the square long exposition filters also.
I usually always include the polarizer for the sole and simple reason that if I'm doing water in motion,
Yeah.
I want to diminish a little bit that speckled light created by the water droplets.
So it's better to take like the exposition information with the polarizing filter first, and afterwards add the other one.
Well, technically you can calculate it with, so you use, depending if you're using the -10 and -6, the -6 or just or the two together. And
I'm
automatically I calculate in that, I calculate the two stops of the polarizer.
okay. So you have
Okay.
to add two stops to the filter you're using. Like if I have a 6, then I put an 8 as a filter.
Yeah, you can do that too.
All right.
But in the calculator, you'd say, like, for instance, if I use a -6, -10 and the polarizer,
Yeah.
then technically I'm at -18.
So it's gonna okay. I could put that in the
Yeah,
application. Yeah. Okay.
especially if you're going to use the polarizer to the maximum.
Yeah, but it's just a round filter that I put in.
Yeah, but in the filter holder, you said you bought the Nissi like me.
Yeah, but I have the same. But you know, you have an attachment. You can put the round polarizer filter directly
In the holder.
in. Well, it's a round filter. It's not
Yeah,
like
yeah.
the square
Because
one.
you have there's a little, yeah, you come and sit the
Yeah,
noir
you can
sur le
adjust it.
côté
Yeah.
that you can use to vary your
Okay, I
polarizer,
see.
right?
Okay.
You screw that into the holder. You put your first and second filters or just one of the two filters.
Yeah.
But just realize that the polarizer removes light too.
Okay. Yeah.
So you need to calculate that in the actual calculation.
Okay.
Okay. Otherwise you'll be underexposed.
Okay. I see.
Okay.
I'll try
So
that.
for instance, if I was to say that my exposure at f16 at 100 was 100th of a second at 100 ISO, and I go back to my f16, then I go bring my ISO up to my 100 ISO, and then I would say for the filter, I'm using not just a 16, but an 18 stop filter. Mind you, that's a pretty long exposure
Yeah.
because technically it's calculating 43 minutes and 41 seconds.
Oh my God. That's a long time.
Because don't forget, it's exponential,
Yeah. Okay.
right? If you don't use the polarizer, then just leave it at 16. 16 would give you, now I'm at 10 minutes and 55 seconds.
Oh, that's a big difference.
Big difference,
Yeah. Okay.
right? Because you're
But with the
always,
water, well, you're suggesting that with the water and the water flow, it's better to use the polarizer then.
yes.
All right.
Okay.
Well,
And
let's say that I put in the polarizer. I take the measure with the polarizer,
right.
and afterwards I add the filter. Then the calculation would be
Then
right.
yeah. Yeah.
Okay.
Then you're using it based on the polarizer.
So that would be maybe the best option to just to be sure.
Definitely.
Okay.
All right.
All right. Thanks.
Mark, what's new, man?
Well, took a few pictures, was with our friend Fab, who gave a course on cellular pictures. So
Okay.
I was the support staff. Right now, I'm working on making myself a cheat sheet for my famous old camera, where, well, I'll be going on the pinhole day. I'll be taking the camera with me for one picture.
Okay.
So I wanted to make myself a cheat sheet. So if I had a light meter saying that this speed, f11 plus ISO 100, got me the correct exposure, well, I wanted to have a little something which will tell me how many multi-exposures I have to take.
Right.
And I was just trying our search engine, the famous search engine that everyone uses. and it gives me a calculation that I have to take 4 pictures, which totally doesn't make sense. Because the last time I used, I believe, 13 or 14 multi shots to get enough for the paper to get enough light to get an image. So I'm gonna have to go with the famous Chat GP to
ChatGPT.
yeah, GPT to make my calculations, because that's the one who gave me the closest to my calculations.
Well, what I've been using now with my my wooden box camera
Okay.
and with my A7 III and my Skink pinhole, which for those of you who are out there doing pinhole, I was so disappointed to hear that Skink no longer exists.
Mm.
They shut down the website, and I'm assuming they shut down the whatever the company was, whether it was uh, a single person or what. I guess they're not producing the filters anymore, the pinholes anymore. But let me see. Hold on a sec, real quick. I know I did this before. Let's see if it'll do it again. Where is it? Advanced phone. Optimize it. I need to put this in.
Another project I was working on was making out of foam board a pinhole camera.
Yeah.
Except at the very last steps, I'm supposed to have a 1/4 of an inch parameter where I'm going to be setting the paper there, and it kept every time I did it, it kept breaking up. So it's like won't have a pinhole this year again.
So if you guys see this, my
Yeah.
phone,
Yeah.
right? I'm using this app over here called Pinhole Assistant.
Okay.
So when you open up Pinhole Assistant, it gives you a light meter. Okay, based on what I chose. So here I chose my wooden camera 4x5 at which has a f ratio of 287.
Okay.
I'm using Harman positive, or I should say Harman direct positive paper, which has an ISO of 3. And right now, where it's pointed on the bottom of my laptop, it's telling me the exposure would be a day and 16 hours.
My God.
Okay.
So that if I did this, notice how the time changes?
Yeah.
And when you choose, you can choose different combinations. So I got my Sony Skink Zone Plate Classic with 100 ISO, and I use a number 2 extension on it. So if I change that over to here, I'm now at f248 at 100 ISO. My exposure would be 13 minutes and 6 seconds. So I found this out a lot. I found this thing the last time we did pinhole together, which was at Parc La Fontaine.
Yep.
So I took it out of the mothballs and reinstalled it on the phone, and we're gonna try that this weekend.
Okay.
So and you can I believe it is available. It's called again, just to reiterate, it's called Pinhole Assistant, and I believe it is also available for Android.
All right.
Well, in my
I-
case, I don't have a pinhole, so I won't install it this time, but I'll keep note on it. I was kind of disappointed because I saw a model. This gentleman made it out of wood.
Yeah.
Okay. And since I'm not someone who works wood that well, who
Okay.
doesn't have all the tools, I'll make it out of foam board, and basically all the pieces fell into place, and it was coming pretty good. And it's like I had this last piece, which was the most important one, because that's what stopped the light from coming in and hitting the paper, and that's the piece I can't create. So
Oh,
so basically that's why I sort of put it aside. I'll eventually go to a hardware store and try to find a decent thickness of wood, and I'll experiment building what I've wood. And if it works well, I'll paint it all, I'll varnish it and everything like that.
okay. Fantastic. I can't wait to see what's gonna happen. I've been basically for the past month and a half or so, I've been working on, well, specifically working on a conference I gave to Montreal on Wednesday about film photography. So I didn't get much time to really do much photography during the month. Plus, we had our big notre grand fin de semaine de rachat d'usagers.
Last weekend, yeah.
So, yeah, exactement. So I haven't been doing many excursions. I have an excursion coming up next week. As a matter of fact, I think it's on the 29th. And then I have another one on the 1st, or no, sorry, the 30th and the 1st. The 30th, we're doing photo de nuit. And on the 1st, we're doing la levée de la lune in Belay,
Hmm.
which is really freaky because it really looks like so Mont Saint-Hilaire has like it has like two humps, right? Well, the levée de la lune always comes out in the middle of the hump.
Oh,
But
okay.
yeah,
Kind of
it
weird.
looks like it looks like I hate to say this. It looks like a woman sleeping, like laying down on her back, and you see the moon coming out of her cleavage.
Wow.
Mais parce que ça donne quand même une belle perspective de la lune because you actually have scale. So
Okay.
the moon looks really, really big behind the mountain.
Is it going to be a full moon or a...
Yeah, it's going to be a full moon.
All right, that's
Yeah,
nice.
yeah. Actually, I haven't tried that with the crescent moon. That would be interesting. Thank you, Denis. I'm gonna have to schedule one for crescent moon. I noticed you guys. I didn't get a chance. That's why I didn't get a chance to post much this week or this month, I should say,
Mhm.
on the group. But I noticed that the three of you, all three of you, meaning also Melina,
Mhm.
have posted. So let's go straight to the group and see what everybody has shared. There we go.
Oh, that's nice.
That's a beautiful shot
Yeah.
with a long exposure, and you see, and Melina really did a great job on this one. You see the car passing on the street behind the little mini.
Yeah.
The colors are really, really well represented. What do you guys think?
Well, yeah, we really have to time that picture because it's not that easy. And what's
Yeah.
the exposure time? That's like,
She doesn't put it. Wait a minute. Maybe she does. I notice there's another reply here. No, she doesn't. She doesn't say how much time but it's probably something like I don't know. That looks like something like a 15th of a second to
yeah,
maybe a second.
yeah, but yet she has to time it like exactly at the time the car
Oh,
stops.
absolutely, absolutely. She probably has a And what I would like to know is, did she use a film camera or did she use her digital camera?
Yeah,
Because
Oh,
I
that's
would
a
say
good
that she had
question.
a remote.
yeah.
Yeah. Un déclencheur, là, puis
Ouais, c'est ça, exactement.
Because with did well, no, you can't take multiple shots with it, even with the digital, because 115, you have to time it
Oh,
perfectly.
absolutely. And she really did she got it right at and it looks actually like, in the races when they're at the finish line.
Yeah, kind of looks like a ghost.
Exactly. Something that Minnie wants to be.
Yeah,
a big back car.
Exactly. Fantastic job there, Melina.
yeah, that's very good.
Hey, Mark, you got
Oh,
yourself an Aeron.
Yes, I've got every year I go back to Le Vieux Moulin de Terrebonne,
mm,
Okay.
and this year they were a little earlier. But I go sit down there. I use my tripod. I use my 150-600, and I stay there and I take a few pictures. So I usually stay there about 45 minutes.
very
Then
nice.
Okay.
I move around. Je vais me promener un petit peu là, puis tout le kit là, tu sais.
Very good. Did you well you didn't put it down here, but do you know the exposure you used?
Uh, Terrebonne. Give me 1 second.
And it looks like he's landing on that branch.
Mm,
Yeah, usually I tend to get them with the trees because Sinon, there's not that much information, say.
Okay.
It's a very good timing because you can see the spread of the wings and everything.
And look at his talons.
Yeah.
So I'm playing at 1/1000 of a second, f7.1, ISO 500.
Okay.
Okay. And you're at 600 millimeters?
Give me a second. I go back. Focal length 428.
428?
Yep.
Great. Quick, creative.
Yeah.
You said you're on a tripod.
Yes, sir.
Did you turn off your stabilizer?
Yes, sir.
Okay. You would have needed 1000 ISO.
Yeah.
Yeah, because when you look at surtout, son bec, there's a bit of motion blur. Not yours, his.
His. Yeah.
This is
Okay.
very quick. Okay.
All right. Otherwise, it's a great shot. And evidently, we don't pixel peep in photos. I don't pixel peep. The photo in itself is fantastic.
Yeah.
You froze it exactly at a beautiful moment. He was just about to land and grab that branch.
Yes.
Just a little bit more shutter speed. And you
But
get your
there's
shutter
other ones
speed.
I've taken. I think the shutter speed is higher, but the action is not there. So,
Okay. And what mode are you in usually?
what do you mean?
Are you in AV, TV? Are you in M?
Manual.
Okay. Being
Yeah.
in AV or TV would give you a more precise result.
Yeah.
Because it's not you reacting, it's the camera, and the camera evidently has a computer which is faster than we are. Now, I shoot all my birds, I shoot all my sports, I shoot all my anything in motion, I shoot it in your case, your Canon AV.
Okay.
Okay. I just gauge my plage de vitesse, my range of speed to be just a slightly under my focal length, slightly under 3 times my focal length. But for the sole reason that when I come into more light, the shutter speed will go up.
Okay.
Okay. But a great shot, Mark. Fantastic.
Oh,
Here we have him just standing there.
Yep.
That's a fantastic. I love that shot.
it's very good.
Yeah, look at that face. Look at the beak. Look at his under his chin.
Yeah.
That's fantastic. Great shot, Mark.
So you're using a Canon. Which one are you using?
It's called the 5DS. It's a 50 megapixel camera.
Oh, but
So it's basically a Canon Mark III, but with more megapixel.
okay.
A 5D Mark III.
5D Mark
Yeah.
III. Okay.
Yeah.
And what lens is that? A Tamron or a?
Yeah, the Tamron 150-600.
Okay.
How do you like the Tamron 150-600?
Oh, this is nice.
I'm satisfied with it. I had a problem, took it back to the banner you work for, and it was taken away for 2 weeks, and it came back, and for a while it would stop focusing. So it's
Okay.
probably, I think, it was probably some de la programmation dedans, puis tout ça. I don't know.
Okay.
So they never told me what the problem was with the lens.
Okay.
As for the rest, I'm satisfied. I honestly, I can't compare it to any other one. I haven't used any other one. So
Okay.
the Sigma is supposedly very good, but is heavier, if I
Yes.
remember well.
Mhm.
But I compared, and at the time where AJ works, there was a huge sale. Tamron had a sale. There was a huge sale with the banner, the store. So I really got something like a good price for it. So I was really
Good.
happy.
And
Great.
if I remember with the 5D, it's an EF mount, huh? Not an RF, huh?
C'est ça.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's an EF, yeah.
So you can't use
It's a
the.
mirror.
Okay.
It's a mirror camera.
Okay, because I know that with the RF you have the 200 is it 800 200
I think
800?
Yeah,
so.
yeah.
I'd like to try that lens also, but I'm hesitating between trying the 200 800 or the 1 100 500, which is supposed to be much faster than the 800, I think.
Yeah,
Would you
but
be able to rent it somewhere? I
Yeah,
think
yeah,
the banner where AJ works,
yeah. I know that they rent it.
they rent,
but
so you take it
I'll
out.
try
You
it
know, like
first.
you've got Terrebonne, les Vieux Moulins, where you've got les hérons qui sont en train de nidifier présentement. So if
Okay.
you go and you got a nice day, it's worth it. You know, you can get some good shots.
Yeah, maybe I'll try that. I know there's a nice place also in Shadowgate, the Marguerite,
Saint-Bernard.
l'île Saint-Bernard.
Hey, Saint-Bernard. Yeah, that's probably where my next my next
Photo outing.
sortie, yeah, my next sortie for photo d'oiseau is going to be.
Hmm.
Because it's a couple of years now, they opened up the woods.
Okay.
So you walk through the woods right along the river. And last time I was there was a lot of woodpeckers.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. There was a lot of the downy woodpeckers, les petits, les minards.
Hmm.
And il y avait un ou deux majeurs aussi.
OK.
Yeah.
Il y a les bois Papineau, mais il faudrait que j'investisse du temps parce qu'il y a des faucons qui sont là.
Oh
Ouais.
wow.
J'en ai vu, j'en ai pris en photo. J'étais même proche d'un nid. Puis là, je me suis retiré, puis je l'avais noté pour être sûr de donner une chance aux faucons de faire leur nidification comme il faut. Puis quand je suis retourné une couple de semaines plus tard, juste pour vérifier, le nid était à moitié complété. Ça veut dire que il y a peut-être du monde qui l'ont vu, puis qu'ils ont trop resté là, puis ils ont causé les animaux de se déplacer. Je ne sais pas. Ou il y a
Mhm.
peut-être une autre raison. Faudrait que j'y aille avec une paire de jumelles parce que tu les vois voler dans le ciel, mais j'ai jamais retrouvé les sites de nidification.
Honest to God, I have a pair of 842s ice, and not the big ones, the entrée de gamme ones.
Mm.
And there is nothing like a pair of binoculars to find pour chercher tes oiseaux.
Oui, mais c'est ça. Il y a une section que il y a un chemin de fer. Alors, tout ce qui est au sud du chemin de fer, c'est ça que j'ai exploré. Puis c'est là que j'ai eu des résultats. Sauf que si je vais au nord, ça fait le chemin de fer, puis après ça, ça contourne la 19 et la 440. Alors, c'est toute une section boisée que pas beaucoup de monde va.
Okay.
Ah, c'est peut-être là, parce qu'il y a bien du monde qui m'ont dit ah, va-t'en par là-bas, il y a un hibou, il y a tel ci, il y a telle affaire.
Mhm.
C'est juste le temps d'y aller, puis le temps de se faire sa petite carte, puis de dire mais hey, j'ai du potentiel là, là ou là, là, tu sais.
Right.
Ah,
Also, I went last summer. There's a park on Gouin and the 40. Il est vraiment sur le bord de la rivière
proche de
des Prairies.
Pointe-aux-Trembles.
Comment? À
Ouais.
Pointe-aux-Trembles, ouais.
Oui, c'est là, je ne sais pas comment ce qui s'appelle, mais je sais que si tu parles,
Ouais. Puis,
il y a beaucoup de cerfs de Virginie, il y a toutes
yeah.
sortes d'affaires là, dans ce
Mhm.
coin-là. Puis faut juste investir du temps. Ça, dans ce cas-là, tu connais Nathalie du club Rivière-des-Prairies.
Ouais.
Elle, c'est son patelin à elle. Puis tu vois beaucoup des photos qu'elle a sorties, soit oiseaux ou animaux qu'elle a retrouvés sur ce site-là.
I was blown away because at one we did it. I went with a few people from a couple of guys from Camera Montréal, and it had just finished raining. So we got out, we walked, and there were snails on one section of the path. We must have spent half an hour just photographing different snails.
OK.
C'était tellement, and like, I mean, I never thought of actually, like, I mean, and some of them looked like just slugs.
Yeah.
OK.
You know what I mean? But j'avais trouvé ça quand même assez intéressant because one of the lenses I had wasn't necessarily a macro lens, but it was a proximity lens.
OK.
So I can't get one for one, but I was able to get 0.5 to one.
OK. So
Okay.
what was
Today.
your shutter speed? 1/2000th?
No, for a snail, what are you kidding me? Voyons donc. A turkey. Okay, let's keep going. Yeah, there you go. That's it. C'est ça.
Got you.
Where is it? There we go. So we have Uncle Bob with his little granddaughter. Beautiful, black and white. I mean, listen,
Yeah.
Very clear.
c'est incroyable. Le noir et blanc, comment ça,
Yeah.
especially when it comes to portrait. Look at that face. It's an
The
ancient, and
catchlight is
exactly,
beautiful.
Yeah.
l'ange.
Ouais.
See?
Nice.
Hey, grossis l'image. I want to see what the catchlights are.
Yeah. Well, actually, Uncle has a small, he has a room, one of the rooms in the basement of his house, he's turned it into a studio.
Yes.
So he uses speed lights.
Okay.
But take a look at the background. It seems like it's branches.
Attends. Oh, but wait a minute. Yeah, but he also has painted backgrounds.
Yeah.
So
Okay. I
that
see
could
what you
be
mean.
that could be a canvas background that he had painted years ago. I had those backgrounds for a few years myself. And then à un moment donné, when he set up the downstairs workshop, I brought him back to him so that he could reuse them.
Hmm.
But the
Very nice.
lighting, look at the lighting. The lighting is just it's absolutely it's soft. It's really he really outdid himself on this one.
There's almost no shadow
Yeah, exactly.
under the nose and
Under
the
the nose, there's a little bit of that butterfly shadow, but
Huh?
I don't know if he's using a I can't see it in the catchlight, but I don't know if he's using some kind of a reflector under her chin.
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, because you got a lot of light underneath the chin.
Yeah,
You're
yeah.
right. But take a look at the eyes. You've got something above her head and something, either a reflector, but there's something coming in at a 45-degree angle.
Well, I think this is his speed light, and this might be the
Okay.
ceiling.
Okay.
So just like a regular flash he's
Yeah.
using,
Oh yeah, just a speed light.
but deported on a trépied.
Sur un trépied, c'est ça.
Yeah.
Ouais.
Déporté.
That's what I tried. One of the pictures I posted this afternoon was one of the example of what I tried with a speed light, not a speed
Okay.
light, but the like a Godox and the flash
C'est ça.
on
Exactement.
a tripod, but with the deported a little bit.
Okay. Beautiful shot there, see.
Yeah.
Here's another one.
Yeah.
I don't know where he or who he with this. I don't know the story behind this. Uncle's not. He's. I think he's out. He wasn't able to make it tonight. Um, but I mean, just look at the black and white. How
Mhm.
sharp the image is, and the detail,
You're wondering,
especially his eyes. Look at the whites of his eyes.
but
Yeah.
you're wondering if it's spontaneous or staged
Yeah,
because looks like a slice of life. You know that he's just taking a picture of a. But
exactly.
the little guy is is very expressive.
Uncle Bob is probably resting for all the traveling he's been doing.
Yeah. Tell me about it.
It's very nice.
Fantastic, Z.
Mm.
Congratulations. Here's another photo from his Europe trip.
Yeah.
I
And what is
love the quality of the blue sky in the back,
Yes.
contrasting with that kind of, I guess that's aluminum siding,
Mhm.
the metallic roof. It really, this one really looks. Il a bien
Well,
réussi celui-là.
he doesn't say where it is, huh? No.
No, he just says Europe's dome.
There's a lot
J'aurais
of
juste, moi,
Europe.
j'y aurais dit juste une petite correction. On dirait que la tour penche plus vers le côté droit. C'est sûr que c'est un petit détail, là, mais je me serais centré sur l'aiguille centrale pour la mettre à niveau. Lui, il a peut-être mis la toiture à niveau.
Ouais, bon.
Bon, d'après moi,
Écoute, faut
il y
bien que je
aurait...
critique Uncle Bob. Il connaît tout, puis il est super bon. Il en manque pas souvent. Uncle Bob, tu m'excuseras, OK? Un vieux chialeux.
Very nice picture.
Here's another one he found
Yes.
of a little rascal sitting on the roof of a car.
Yeah.
And I like the fact that il a bien réussi sa mise au point vraiment sur l'enfant.
Ouais.
Yeah.
And we can see the blur of the flowers, the leaves, the trees in front of him.
Mhm.
C'est vraiment comme genre discret.
Yeah.
Ouais.
Beautiful
Et
shot
le
and
visage de
color.
l'enfant est quand même majoritairement clair.
Wait,
Mhm.
great shot there, T.
No, very
Here we
good.
have Melina with her guitars.
Yeah.
And I love the cacophony of all the different colors and I mean, they're more or less the same shapes, but I love the chaos of the colors. And they're so vibrant.
Yeah.
Yes. And they're multiple. It's like it's the same subject but multiplied,
Oh
multiplied, you
yeah,
know.
definitely. And the angle that she shot it at, notice that all of the guitars touch each other almost,
Mhm.
rather than shooting it and the eye est vraiment porté vers l'arrière from right to left.
Mhm.
So you see the converging lines. It really adds a quality of a dynamic quality to the photo. There's
Mhm.
movement in this photo.
And the guitars in front and those in the back are all in focus. So it's like she probably used the large depth of field.
Yep.
So
I never
wait,
know with Melina if it's a film shot or if it's a digital shot.
it's the coloring that c'est ambigu à cause de ça. Tu sais,
Yeah.
you can almost say film because of the red guitars.
Yep. Fantastic, Melina.
Yeah, that's good.
Here we are. This looks like it might be a double exposure.
Or there's a mirror.
Or there's a mirror, yeah. Oh, wait a minute. You know what? I think you're right. Because it looks like she shot this through her phone.
Yeah, the phone,
Yeah,
you can see
you
the
can see the
phone's in her
phone.
hand,
Yeah, yeah,
but if she put a
Yeah,
mirror in the
over
back,
here you can see the lens.
yeah.
yeah.
So this is a phone shot. Hey,
But that's good.
yeah, it came out really nice. And I like the fact that she included the whole tank. You can see the top of the water.
Mhm. There's kind of film similar. I don't know. It looks like a film picture, not a
What?
digital one.
I know she's really adept with her phone. I don't know what app she uses,
Mhm.
mais vraiment là, good
That's very good.
job.
Yep.
This looks like a film. Double exposure with the Kodak Snappic A1, Lomography Street Candy Psychedelic 400 ISO.
My God.
So the Lomography Street Candy is a film that Lomography respools, and it's kind of I would say the colors are the equivalent of the Fuji Eterna. They tend to be a little bit faded. But one of the things with the Snappic A1, and I haven't tried it yet, obviously Melina did. It does you can do double exposures with it.
Okay.
So it's an instant camera.
Oh,
It uses AA batteries, or one AA battery. It's an automatic wind, so you don't have to wind anything on it. It has an electronic flash. It's not, I mean, it's not something to compare to an SLR or compare to a more advanced film camera. It literally, in my humble opinion, because this one here exactly is a three element glass lens versus the other models, which are the H35s, where the H35 is a plastic single element and the H35N is a single element glass lens. This one has three, so it's technically it's chromatically corrected. Um, I've shot it in black and white so far. I still have to finish my color film, which I hope to finish maybe even on Sunday when we do our excursion to Rivière des Prairies for the pinhole. Um, so I haven't seen what the color, comment ça sort en couleur. But it's a great little, beautiful little point and shoot camera.
AJ, I have a technical question.
Yes,
Do you
on this one.
prefer a plastic lens or a glass lens? And what would be the difference?
The difference is that the plastic lenses are less precise, so they tend to be a little bit more distorted.
Is that
But
because of the nature of the lens, because of the plastic?
yes,
Okay.
yes, okay. Having a glass lens, evidently it's better polished. It's a harder surface, and as far as the light passing through the glass, normally it's less distorted.
Okay. Would
And
they
having
heat?
a three-element lens usually means it's apochromatic. So there's a correction to, so you know that in photography, typically when we talk about the primary colors red, green, and blue, each color a fraction is the focus is not exactly at the exact same precise distance.
Okay.
So what'll happen is, and you can check out some of your images where you have a short or un petit chambre, pas chambre noire, un petit, voyons, pas de champ de vision, profondeur de champ. So when you have l'avant-plan et l'arrière-plan, les deux sont flous, right? When you zoom in, the front, the elements in the front or in the foreground tend to have a fringe of green.
Okay.
Okay. And on the back, they have a magenta fringe. And it's usually on all the edges that are bright.
Okay.
And that's what we call chromatic aberration. So a
Okay.
lens that is corrected either has coatings on it or it's an element that is actually, rather than just being convexed, it's convexed and flattened out at the edges. And that's
Okay.
what corrects for chromatic aberration. You'll
Okay.
get a better result with a glass lens than you will with a plastic lens.
Because I thought maybe because due to the heat or something like that, that the glass lens was more stable than the plastic lens would be.
That was the next point I was going to make, and you took it out of my mouth.
Okay then.
Fantastic, because that's absolutely true. Plastic reacts to heat more than glass does. So
Okay.
that in itself, so most Instamatic cameras, like when you buy, when you buy the Fuji quick snap where the film is in the camera, you take
Yeah.
your shots, you bring the camera to the lab. The lab basically breaks open the camera, takes the film out, develops the film, but the camera's no good. Those are called single-use cameras.
Yeah.
Those are all plastic lenses. And now,
Okay.
actually, what happened over the last few years is that a lot of young people have taken those broken cameras, removed the lenses, and put them in pinhole cameras,
Okay.
right?
Okay. So
So
they
now
make
your
a box
pinhole
camera
camera
then.
now has a lens, so it now actually has a focal distance.
So it'd be
Sorry,
a
not a
box
focal
camera.
distance, a focusing distance,
Okay.
right? So
So you would call that
now,
a box camera then instead of a pinhole.
yes, exactly.
Okay.
It's really, I mean, it's ingenious what people do to recycle and reuse,
No, that's
certain
good.
elements. Come on,
That's good that they do
yeah,
that because they try to,
definitely.
yeah.
And that's something also that we never really understood when it came to Kodak and it came to Fuji. Just the fact of having those Instamatic cameras, those plastic cameras, they produced such enormous quantities of garbage because you could only use the camera once. The only way to get the film out was to break open the back of the case. So once you pulled the film out, you couldn't reuse the camera anyways.
Hmm.
And none of the companies would take them back to recycle them.
Yeah.
So what happens is the labs get over um, loaded with these empty carcasses of cameras that no longer work anymore and are no longer usable anymore. So what do? Well, either if they're smart, they recycle them, and if not, they throw them out.
Hmm.
You know what I mean?
Mm.
Denis, this is yours.
Yeah, that's one of the pictures I took on my vacation in San Francisco a couple of years ago.
Okay.
Actually, it's in the Alcatraz prison.
Oh,
It's
wow.
one of the cells, and well, you can see obviously the les barreaux,
Oui, c'est ça exactement.
and I kind of focused on the regulation that was lying on the bed. Actually, it's pretty clear,
Yeah.
huh?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Of course, it was a color picture, but I thought putting it in black and white kind of sets the moods for
Yes.
I actually
A
prefer
dark
it in
mood.
black and white.
yeah.
Yeah.
It's much nicer in black and white than it was in color, actually.
Okay.
Kind of makes a
It gives it that 1920, 30,
yeah,
40 look.
yeah, exactly.
You feel the cage and you
Yeah,
see the institutional rules and regulations. You're still in jail. You've lost your freedom, but you've got rules and regulations. You got to
yeah,
follow in
exactly.
there.
Yeah.
That's the point. Yeah,
And as you can see, the orthopedic bed that you're furnished to sleep, not the same things that we have today.
yeah.
No,
So
And if I
nice one
remember
that
well, the next picture is a picture of Alcatraz that I took from the boat coming to Alcatraz. Oh, no, that's the picture of me.
that's a picture of you. That's
Yeah,
a
well,
self-portrait.
yeah, actually, that's what I told you about. I tried the Godox Flash,
Yeah.
deported, and I tried to work on shadows. And well, this was not that bad, but
You almost got Rembrandt lighting.
oh yeah,
yeah.
All you have to do was move the flash. So the flash is to your right here,
mhm,
right?
yeah,
Just move it a little bit more over to the right. And then over here, you would have gotten your triangle. You have a bit of the triangle here already,
okay,
right? But if your flash was just a little bit higher up,
hmm,
a little bit more to the right, then you would have gotten your triangle right here on your cheek.
I'll try that.
Okay.
That was really a
You
try
have
experiment that I tried, and
just a
I have
second.
no backdrops or anything. So the only thing I did was there was nothing behind. I took a smaller aperture and well, yeah, I tried something.
No, no, écoute, c'est
It's a
beau,
fantastic
Denis.
shot.
It's a good shot. If you have a whiteboard,
Yeah.
have it on the other side so you have your darkened face, but not as much.
Okay.
So it depends on the mood that you want. I've used gray backgrounds, white backgrounds where I made sure the light did not hit the background and it was darker.
Yeah,
Okay. I'll try that.
definitely.
I'll
Because
try
your
that.
exposure is based on your flash, not on the ambient light,
Yeah.
right? So tant
Right.
que ton ambient light doesn't overpower your flash, then you're fine.
Okay.
Great
I'll
shot.
try that.
Fantastic. There's your Alcatraz.
Yeah. Also, I put it in black and white. That's from the boat coming to the island.
Okay. Boy, oh boy, il est vraiment en désordre.
Yeah.
How many years
Yeah.
ago?
Huh?
How,
Actually, that was in 24, almost 2 years ago.
okay.
Yeah, it was supposed to. Somebody wanted to reopen Alcatraz, so you can imagine all the work that would have been.
Well, yeah.
Well, we know who wanted to open Alcatraz, but
Yeah, just imagine the money you would have put on that, and you know that, and that's one of the factors. You don't see the graffitis, but it was claimed by the American Indian that it was on the native grounds actually.
Oh, really?
So yeah, you can see graffitis because I think it was in the 60s or something like that. It was occupied by the American Indian, the native, for a while. And I don't know, right, if they want to reopen it, it's probably going to come back and they're going to reclaim it as native land.
Okay.
But anyway, I thought it was a nice picture.
Oh, it's a
oh
great
yes.
shot. It's a great shot, and I like the fact that it's contrasted against the sky.
Yeah, that's why I put it in black and white. It's better. Because otherwise, the sky was blue, a little bit overcast, and anyway, now this is good.
Mark,
Yes.
whose face is that?
Yeah,
I don't know, but we went out for an outing in Pointe aux Trembles close to Notre Dame Street, and il y a un centre communautaire. I'm sorry, I forgot the
No,
street.
no.
Mais I was walking by and I saw the bump on the tree, and I sort of saw the face coming out. So
Okay.
I did retouch it personally. I did retouch it on one of the eyes to make it a little darker,
Okay.
and the mouth a little at the slouching end.
Yeah.
And it brought out what I saw.
Beautiful shot.
Yeah, you can
So
see.
I like doing that, seeing faces and objects
Okay.
coming out.
So
Yeah,
that's a beautiful capture.
can
Oh,
definitely
thank
see
you.
the eyes, the nose, the mouth,
The mouth, yeah.
and the top part's almost like the air, like he acts like
Ben oui.
a.
So AJ, what's Lord of the Rings? What do they call the tree individuals that walk around? Do you remember the name for that?
Oh my
Oh my
God.
God.
They're not trolls. They're
No, they're wise tree people, but I can't remember.
I remember that I saw the movies. I don't know if you read the book also, but I never read the book, but I saw the movies. I know one of the characters was called Silverbeard or something like that. But
attends.
I don't recall the name of the tree people though.
Lord of the Rings tree people. Ants.
Pardon me?
ENTS.
ENT.
Ancient race of giant tree-like sentient beings.
Okay.
And they were called ants.
Yeah. And they were led by Treebeard,
Okay.
Fangorn. These
That's the name.
slow-moving ants defended nature against industrial destruction, most notably attacking Saruman's fortress.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So
because
ever since I've seen that, I tend to see a lot more faces in trees now.
Mhm.
Plus, I smoke some good one once in a
Yeah,
while.
Oui, hein?
obviously.
Fantastic shot, Mark. Félicitations.
Hmm.
This chair looks familiar.
Like
C'est
I
pas à
said,
Repentigny, ça?
non, c'est à Notre-Dame, puis il faudrait que je retrouve la rue. C'est un centre communautaire qu'on va. Puis t'as des expositions du club là. Puis
OK.
t'as l'hôtel de ville, je pense, de Pointe-aux-Trembles qui est là. Puis ça, c'est ta grosse chaise, mais j'ai aimé me mettre en arrière. Puis il y avait pas du fog, mais il y avait un petit peu de brume.
OK.
euh, a good haze.
Yeah, yeah.
C'est comme si on regarde dans le rien, tu sais, dans le néant.
Are you looking
Parce-
towards the river?
Yeah, the
Okay.
river's right. The minute you cross the metal fence, you've got the river.
Okay.
And it's like, you don't see anything. So, c'est pour ça que comme j'ai essayé d'aller chercher cette image-là de se reposer devant le néant.
Hmm.
Puis j'aime bien le... What the hell was that? Sorry, I just saw something pop up on the... From my... That was weird. Okay. Voyons, qu'est-ce que j'allais dire? J'aime le teint bleu,
Ouais,
généralement de la photo, because it follows so much that blue of the chair.
ouais.
Okay.
I color, what's the expression when you're using tint and things like that, and you lower
Cyanotype.
your, huh?
Yeah.
Oh, wait. What are you talking about?
Well, in Photoshop, when you're using or an ACR, you tend to put a mood on a picture, so you try to reproduce the color around. So the highlights, the lowlights, and the midlights, you can sort of put a
color
boost.
grading.
Color grading. Hey,
Yes.
give that
You did
man
a great
cigar.
job here.
Is that
Because c'est pas trop fort,
Mhm.
and it's just enough to see the difference.
Is that an old picture or?
Non, ça a été pris moins en dedans d'une semaine et demie.
And the chair's been there for a long time? Is that like a giant chair?
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's a giant chair.
Can you zoom in on the top part of the chair?
Yeah.
What is this?
It looks like some kind of
It's a sticker that says "Oui."
You know what that is?
what?
Isn't that from the you're gonna say I'm crazy, but looks like you remember the in '95 when they had the referendum, they used to put we stickers everywhere.
Mais ça, je pense que c'est peut-être une action syndicale ou quelque chose comme ça qui en a mis
Yeah.
un petit peu partout, je ne suis pas sûr. Parce
But
que
look,
j'en ai vu à différents endroits, mais j'ai
mhm.
pas. Tu viens juste de remarquer, c'était la dernière étape que je devais faire sur cette image-là, c'était de nettoyer cette affaire-là, puis
Okay.
je l'ai complètement oublié à la fin.
Oh no, it's just that it kind of pop up because everything's blue except that little yellow sticker on
Yeah.
top. Yeah, you should definitely clean it.
Fantastic. Beautiful shot there, Mark.
Yeah, it's very good shot. Yeah.
There we go.
All right.
That's our evening, people. So what do you have any other plans for the month of May?
Yeah, well, as I told you, I'm going to try the my long exposure. Going to try to have kind of a long exposure of the Montreal skyline.
Yeah.
I'm going to try some more experimenting with my flash and to have like give a nice portrait.
Okay,
And
good.
maybe I'm going to try to see on the internet what are the best position, just for the lighting,
For sure,
I'm
for sure.
only using a flash. I'm just using a flash.
But
Yeah,
one flash, there are about 4 to 5 different lighting positions.
okay,
When I give my studio flash, or I should say studio portrait, um,
Formation.
formation, merci. I go through about, was it 6 or 7 lighting styles,
okay,
and 4 of them are just a single flash.
okay,
And the only difference is where you position it,
okay.
right? Butterfly lighting is you put the flash
In
in
front of
front
you.
of the subject, above their head and 45-degree down.
Okay,
Okay. The Rembrandt that you did or tried to do with your shot, you just
yeah,
had to put it at 45 degrees,
yeah,
same height, 45 degrees pointing down, 45 degrees to the side. You have loop lighting, which is less than Rembrandt, where instead of at 45, you put it at 35 degrees, and it's 35 degrees from the nose.
okay, yeah,
So
okay,
0 degrees is directly in front of the subject, right? Mais comme je t'ai dit, I'll probably bring the class back in July or August. July, August, yeah. Là, je suis en train de travailler already on my calendar for June and July.
okay. Maybe I'll look for
Yeah, tomorrow I was supposed to go down to Three Rivers for an exhibition for a group that is part of our Bière et Camera Montréal over here.
Mhm.
But finally, it ended. Oh, and I was also supposed to go and check out a place called Le Ranch du Pont.
Okay,
Apparently, it's a park that has the same type of animals as Parc Omega,
Yes.
okay,
but apparently it was a rescue of that. There was a park up in Saint Jean or up north that apparently they closed the park down because apparently the animals were being abused. And I think, if I'm not mistaken, Ranch du Pont rescued these animals
okay,
and brought them closer to a metropolis so that they could get a better viewing. And contraire à Parc Omega, you don't, and Parc Safari, you actually walk through the park.
okay,
So evidently the animals are dans des enclos, right? But you actually get to walk. So I'm
right.
trying to see how I can, with my colleague in Trois-Rivières, and also my colleague in Laval wants to try and do the same thing, do an excursion en tandem, les trois magasins ensemble.
Mhm.
So I was supposed to go up and take a visit and check out the park and see but I had to reschedule it, so I'm going to do it later on in the month.
Mhm.
But hopefully we'll do something for the month of June.
Mhm.
Yeah.
And one thing I'd like to try also is to take some bird pictures. I know that one of the places I went last year, which is very nice, is Lac Boivin near Grand.
It's a beautiful place,
Yeah.
especially because they have that I don't. It's not a dock. It's more of a. It's more like a
Observation
boardwalk.
tower. There's
No,
an
they have the
observation tower.
observation tower, but there's a boardwalk that literally skirts the pond
Yeah,
or the
yeah,
lake
yeah,
that you can walk the whole distance.
yeah. It's
C'est
very
vraiment,
nice.
vraiment, vraiment chouette. Usually I do one more towards the end of the summer,
Yeah,
when the birds are migrating south. You get a lot of geese there. You get a lot of ducks.
yeah.
It's really nice. It's really nice. It's down in Mark. It's down in Granby,
OK.
Lac
Just
Bovin.
besides, just besides the Grand Bisou, actually. It's
Yeah,
just
it's
a
like
little bit further than the
10
Grand Bisou.
minutes. Yeah,
Yeah.
c'est vraiment, vraiment beau comme parc. Yeah, over here in Boucherville, we have Parc La Frière.
Hmm.
Châteauguay has Saint-Bernard.
Yeah, yeah. It's very nice.
There's another one that's really interesting if you really want to go and see les Hérons puis les Aigrettes, but it's far. It's on the southest. It's on the southwest. The most southwest corner of Quebec. It's called Dundee.
Dundee.
Yeah, c'est juste passé Saint-Anisette.
Hmm.
And il y a un refuge là. It's a big marsh. I don't know how many. It's got to be at least, I think, 3 or 4 acres, and it's a huge, huge marsh. With the last time I went down there, we saw about 7 aigrettes blancs,
Oh, wow.
and I swear to God, there must have been 9 or 10 blue herons.
Oh,
OK.
Yeah, it was really, really, and it's you have to come at Lac Boivin Le Tour.
hmm.
This one I think was 4 stories.
Oh, it's big. It's big.
It's huge, and you can
Yeah.
see over the whole marsh.
Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, and the walking path is about, I would say, close to 2.5 kilometers.
That's a good distance. Yeah.
Yeah, it was really, really nice.
Hmm.
Yeah,
Maybe I should have a look.
gentlemen, thank you so much for participating.
Thank you.
I'm gonna have some new photos. I got some new films Mark's got something to say.
Si tu veux faire un rappel pour your pinhole day, cimetière Saint-Joseph que
Joseph,
tu as
c'est
mis.
ça. Oui, as a matter of fact, I have it here. So for those of you who want to see, where is my share? Let me see there. It should be popping up any second now. So the cimetière is over here. Cimetière Saint-Joseph.
On le voit pas.
Here's Perra and
On le
70th
voit pas,
Avenue.
Jake.
Okay,
OK.
now we do.
C'est beau.
Good. Sorry. So you got Boulevard Perra and 70th Avenue. This is the cemetery. And l'autre côté de la boulevard, you have a beautiful park
Hmm.
with a church. And evidently, I don't think it's too far away, but you also have this park over here along the river.
Ouais.
Ici, je me rappelle bien, Marc, ça c'est la rivière des Mille-Îles, non? Oh non, sorry, des Prairies.
Oui.
C'est ça, des Prairies, rivière des Prairies, c'est ça exactement.
Alors, juste devant ton parc que tu parles, tu as l'église Saint-Joseph qui est comme le repère d'une des plus vieilles églises au niveau de Montréal.
Oh, fantastic. So that is definitely going to be one of my shots.
OK. Et dans le cimetière, j'ai déjà pris des photos avec quelqu'un, avec Fab et tout ça, pour une exposition que j'avais faite à 8000 boulevard Gouin, là, où on avait, en tout cas, on avait fait plusieurs photos, là, puis toute
Hmm.
l'équipe. Alors, là, c'est juste que, quelle heure que tu as remis ça, pas Fab,
11
mais
heures.
Jake? 11
11
heures,
heures.
OK.
Hang on, I want to just see if we can get a little bit of a better street view here. Yeah, there's the cemetery.
OK.
Here,
Tourne de bord,
inside.
fais 180, vous allez voir une école, puis alors ça met une image pour le monde, là.
Ah,
Continue.
ici.
Oui, c'est une école. Puis si on regarde, là, il y a un arbre qui cache, mais on voit l'église qui est en arrière, là, plus loin, là, puis tout ça.
Oh, là.
Oui, c'est là qu'est l'église,
OK.
qui est l'autre bord. Mais ça donne au moins un repère 3D pour le monde, là, pour que on puisse se reconnaître.
Okay, perfect. Great. So I'll be there Sunday. I'll be there a bit earlier. I'm going to try to make it there for 10:30, just so that I
Okay.
can get a repère more or less of what's around. And I'll be
OK.
waiting for you guys all there.
All right.
Il n'y a pas de problème. Tu vérifieras avec Fab pour lui dire l'heure, là. Je sais que lui, vu qu'il fait du pénol, puis il utilise du papier photographique,
Ouais.
lui, il faut qu'il ait une intensité de lumière là, plus fort que du film, là. Alors,
Well, comme moi,
juste
like
vérifier.
my direct paper is 3 ISO, so
C'est
if
ça.
he's just using regular photo paper, it's about that 2 to 3 ISO.
Je pensais que c'était 6, dépendant duquel. En tout cas.
Well,
En tout cas.
you know me. 2, 3, 6, it's all the same.
C'est ça.
Yeah.
Alors, merci beaucoup, messieurs.
Bonne
Merci
soirée,
beaucoup.
messieurs.
Bonne soirée.
And shoot some freaking awesome photos.
Yeah. Bye bye.
Ciao.
Ciao. I gotta hold on. Kill